The grand final match is set. Navi taking on Synchronic. If Navi wins, they'll be getting the very first golden ticket of the Clash of Clans Esports this year. But Synchronic is looking to try to upset them and force a bracket reset as Simon is starting in with the Root Rise, the Valkyries, pulls out that Ice Golem Clan Castle nice and early.
And he's going with a lock launcher, something which we have not seen that often. Typically, we always see that these barracks, remember, this is the base, I believe, which gave DP quite some problems and struggled quite a bit versus it. He was able to triple it in the end, but it was a close one for sure. As Simon is now pushing in, the core should get taken care of this lock launcher with the troops coming out of this. The Queen, I believe, is charging from the bottom side with the Royal Gem together, and everything is pushing further towards the Townhall. The Townhall's all the way back on the other side.
Yeah, he needs these Yetis to jump over. Does decide to freeze the Townhall with Super Barbarians come all the way through the top side as the Royal Champions Fox has gone down. But pops her ability to, so the Hogs come through. Gonna have to deal with a bunch of these ground skeletons as these Yeti Mites are jumping the wall for the Town Hall. Takes that down as he continues with finally now popping that Queen ability.
Yeah, finally popping that Queen ability, but this is looking like the first 3-star, and this is looking like a really fast attack as well. 1 minute and around 20 seconds it should be with the last building going down. So solid first strike for Synchronic. Simon getting the job done.
As now P. Castro is ready to answer the call with 8 Root Riders, Valkyries, and an Overgrowth spell.
That's right, we have the Frozen Arrow this time around, so hopefully we do not see a case again where the Inferno Tower is going to win that 1 versus 1 for a 99%. But instead, we have now the Root Riders, the Queen's funneling everything. The King is getting jumped into the Monolith compartment and everything working alongside each other. But wait a second, the Clan Castle luring that King away and the Monolith is going to stay alive. Is this going to be a big problem now, though?
We've seen these issues before where if the King doesn't take the jump spell, it causes a big issue. He does take out the multi-target Inferno, but the Valkyries from that Siege Barracks is coming back to help go in for the Monolith here as the King is running his way down south while he did overgrowth that whole core of the base.
Yeah, the Overgrowth spell is quite nice, but remember, the town was then one of the last buildings, so he needs to have enough power. He needs to have enough Root Riders alive to then come back through those defenses and get towards the town hall. Now we have the Overgrowth spell running out. The Warden is getting targeted. The King is going in, taking some defenses out. Is it going to be enough power? The Rage, the Tornado Trap, delaying that Royal Champion, though.
Yeah, the King's getting spun around, does wall break from the top side, actually used the wall breaker to jump to help open up the top of that Super Barbarian. Very nice wall breaker, a small little detail that can help with time of damaging the building. Does have the Queen ability. It is a 3-star, but it is slower than what Simon did for Synchronic, as this is going to be a 1 minute and 36 second 3-star coming in for Navi.
And we have the common epic equipment combinations, the epic equipments for King and Queen, and then the common equipments for Warden and Royal Champion here. But the strategy overall stays the same with the Root Riders, with the Valkyries, with the Barbarians, and he is splitting things up quite a bit. That is a quick opening attack from a different angle.
Yeah, with Root Riders moving on through, he wants his heroes to remove the defensive King. Does send a few Headhunters to slow him down. Dropping some skeleton spells out in front of these Root Riders. Looking to push his way through as the Clan Castle is a little bit deeper, further into the base as his King can pass into the Town Hall. If he grabs that, that can really help protect these Root Riders.
Yeah, and so far, the wave of Root Riders is just perfect. Like, you want to have like an even spread going through the village, and so far this looks amazing from what he's doing. But right now they're clumping up a little bit, which should be all right because the the healing book of the Warden is keeping things alive. There goes the Rage spell now. Is it enough coverage for the back end? I think he should be all right with the Royal Champion spawning up. Wait a second, there is a ton of spring traps, and those Hogs are getting spring trapped away really quickly.
With a minute now just passing in the attack, the Queen's continuing through this expo. Super Barbarians are perfectly used to help clean up the outside buildings, taking that down, and Einstein is delivering here with a 3-star. He did get a 99% in his previous attack, and what an answer, coming in with a very quick and efficient triple here for Synchronic.
The fan favorites going in with the Root Riders. He has the jump in there. He has some wall breaks to have the separate hero dive probably, but we have seen exactly this base causing quite some problems earlier. Every troop disappeared in the core, and I think it was one of the higher times in this tournament. It was like a 3-star with 2+ minutes, so he needs to make sure that this is not happening to him because this core is dangerous.
It is as 3 Ice Golems come out, dropping skeleton spells out in front, wall breaking so the Queen can walk her way up into that monolith, pops that early warden ability, gonna move his way on through to the ricochet cannon. Remember, there is an invisibility spell right next to that Town Hall, which can cause an issue with pathing, as we have 1 jump to use in this army.
Yeah, only 1 jump, and he's using that on the back end. The Queen is in danger. Wait a second. Forcing that ability. The healers are trying their best to keep that Queen alive, but the core is staying alive. But we have a huge wave of Root Riders coming in from that bottom side. The down spell has not been deployed just yet. Where is he going to deploy that? Is that for the Queen? Is that for the Barbarian King? But the Root Riders are there, so the jump spell is not really needed right now.
I don't know what he's going to jump at this point. He decides to jump that Queen. A couple Super Barbs coming into the top side. Super Minions taking out that multi-arch tower. Yes, that goes down. That's going to be clutch. So he does not have to come back for it. Look at this. 99%. And he's finishing on the Town Hall. The very last building to take down. And it is a 3-star coming in for Clous with the Root Riders and Valkyries. But if Synchronic loses, Navi is given the golden ticket, and that is it since they're from the upper bracket. But now, General X, the captain of Synchronic, is in with that Queen King off to the right, going down nice and early within 5 seconds. We already have the King, Siege Barracks, Royal Champion, and the Root Riders are down with the Warden, as 10 seconds have now just eclipsed this attack.
He is moving fast indeed, pushing his King with the Root Riders into the core, where the Royal Champion is already deployed down there at the bottom side to take down the furniture, to take down the defenses, which are out of range of those Root Riders. The Queen is just going around the right side, but one thing which is important on this base, first off, the monolith is really isolated. Second thing is, there is no defenses inside that tunnel compartment, which means Root Riders are less likely to open up that tunnel compartment.
Yeah, he does attack from the opposite side, which means that it could be quick attacking from the opposite side at the end to the top altogether, but it is also risky, as he does drop a freeze onto the backside scatter and that X-Bow, popping the King ability. Now Root Riders opening the wall into the monolith, freezing it up and freezing the Queen at the exact same time, as he does wall break to allow to try to have the Queen potentially step into the Town Hall.
Yeah, the Queen getting raged up now to take down all of the buildings around it. He has still the Queen ability. There's the healers. What is the equipment looking like? And that is the answer there. 1 minute 40 seconds on the clock still, which means we're going to get closer to the 1 minute 30-second mark.
Yeah.
This is for sure one of the slower attacks. The Barbarian King even staying alive, which means he's slowing down even further.
Boy.
Especially if that Queen is now getting stuck on that Barbarian King. That could cause some problems, but I think she should skip him and take down the Army Camp first. And that indeed is going to be a 3-star. But let's take a look at the time. 1 minute, around 40 seconds, I think, was this one.
To have any fails throughout this entire tournament. Every other player on Navi is perfect. And Gaku is looking to come in with the Root Riders, the Valkyries. Can he triple with speed?
Yeah, but I feel like that Synchronic, based on the traps with the skeleton traps there, for example, the Barbarian King, they have somewhat seen this entry point. Maybe there is a ton of giant bombs for those Root Riders, so they have definitely seen this type of entry. But is it enough to then either force a slow attack or to force a defense? That's the question. Can Gaku push it all the way through? The Royal Champion already struggling, has to force the Royal Champion ability. Things are not going in the favor of Gaku. This attack, I think, was somewhat baited.
Oh boy, we have the Queen ability has already been forced. The RC, her ability has already been forced, completely trying to make his way all the way around the space. Remember, he just kind of dropped that overgrowth, means it's going to last here for quite a while, as he's going to have to end through this back section and then come back into the core to grab that Town Hall. No more wall breakers, so he's going to have this Queen reach and grab this multi-target Inferno. Eventually, with 2 freezes left, he's got the Super Hogs coming through, so it's all about this troops making their way back for that Town Hall.
The Rage is there. The Royal Champ... No, wait, the Royal Champ is still there. I was just not sure with how many troops there were, but Townhall's going down, and in the end, Gaku has everything under control. I feel like overall, Rage Towers are great, but Overgrowth is just countering them so much. It's all about the correct timing, though. Really incredible within those attacks, and he is going in with the Electro Dragons. Okay, this core is really compact, so I can totally understand why he's doing it. Oh, that was genius. Getting the Rocket Loon in there, and with the chain of the Electro Dragon, he's actually taking down the air defense for the funneling. That was really nicely done. Really smart move to start things off. Getting the pathing right for those Electro Dragons. With then the Queen and the King now pushing those Electro Dragons into the core. But he has to get those freezes right. The sweepers should not annoy him if he's getting the freezes right.
Yeah, with the King to the left, going to be able to help take out the defensive King. Tesla Farm pulling some E-Dragons there, but he needs these he only has one E-Drag. That's making its way to the Town Hall, trying to get the chain. Yes, the Town Hall goes down. That was Clous, the World Champion, has now been deployed to the right side as the Super Dragon coming out of that Siege Pit, or out of the Stone Slammer, which we haven't seen too much here today. As the Super Dragon continues its way around, E-Dragon's got the value in the core. Now it's up to the heroes to continue to run around.
Oh, but the Fern Tower is staying alive. The Queen won't be able to reach it. He has to pop the Queen ability, make sure that the healers are tanking. The Royal Champion with her equipment and ability still there. He's going to pop it, but it's going to go right into the bomb tower. But I feel like, is it still going to be enough? He's celebrating. He knows it is actually indeed enough. The Fern Tower is nearly dead. And it's the 3-star with 1 minute, I think it was 1 minute 18 seconds, which would improve their average time.
But here we go. Kazuma is looking to hit 63 seconds. If he does that, they will be tied exactly in this war. Granted, it's a 63-second triple here for Kazuma. He's coming in with the Root Riders. Valks does have the Overgrowth, and the approach might just be asking to drop all the heroes in different corners. With the Root Riders coming in, to try to be as quick as possible. As the Root Riders, Siege Barracks is down. Starting in with Valkyrie Super Barbs as well to the right, King to the top. Probably the Queen might be placed up there as well. No, Queen is down to the bottom. So he's really spreading these troops out.
He is really making sure that every angle of this base is getting attacked from his troops. There goes the Rage, there goes the one ability. Nicely waiting for the defenses. The first deals some damage to his Root Riders to then take advantage of the invincibility and the healing effect of this equipment combination. Queen still trying her best to support the troops, but she is kind of... Please don't go for the wall. She is not. She's going around for the bottom side, bottom compartment. And the Overgrowth spell doing so far a great job of making sure that there is no damage on those troops.
Yeah, passing right by this Town Hall right now. Queen still has her ability, has a Rage, which can really speed things up. We're just passing 50 seconds here, so he's on track for the 63-second mark, trying to get to that as close as possible. One Rage left, trying to get to the tower. There's 60. Okay, he still has to get to the core. He had to wait a little bit for that Overgrowth spell to wear off.
Place the Rage. He's placing it. I don't know, maybe not perfect, but it is for sure a quick 3-star. But was it quick enough to stay close?
Here we go. We're going to have Mark now attack here for Synchronic with an 11-second total time lead. Coming in with the Root Riders, the Valkyrie. No Overgrowth here. Does have that jump spell, which usually is going to be paired in with the King.
And he's using the Frozen Arrow. Those are all things which could improve the time by just 1 or few seconds, which could be the design factor for this one. He's going for the Healer Puppet instead. And we have the Root Riders in. They're going straight into that monolith. There is no Overgrowth, so it's all about just raw power going through that core and the 2 Poison Towers.
Yeah, that King, look at him going straight on into the Town Hall. No Tornado Trap, which... Oh, there's the Tornado Trap, just as I say it. Pulling that King away from the Town Hall, so he does freeze. Will the King be able to secure it? He does invest the Rage spell to try to take it down as the Queen is continuing her walk to the top side.
Oh no, but the Royal Champ is stuck inside that Town Hall Poison. If he's going to spawn those Hog Riders now, they're going to be all inside that Town Hall Poison as well. And yes, they take some extra damage. All of that could result into less efficient on the back end. Still below the 1 minute mark by now. 2 minutes is the remaining time, and this attack is moving really quick towards the end of the 3-star at the end of the road.
Yeah, every second here matters. He's got to finish on these storages. It is a 3-star, which means stars must triple in order to have a chance to win.
With a lot, because if there's someone as multitasking specialist as he is. He's for sure. He has for sure the chance of doing that. So he is having the classic equipment combination. Going with 2 hounds is bringing a couple of super barbarians for funneling and things like that. But what he has to do is he has to play the hero dive as he's starting with a Lavaloon. He has to do pretty much everything at the same time, which is so insanely hard to do.
Look at this. Look. Queen down, king down. They're going to move through. Remember, it's got to be 64 seconds. He's got the lightning spells. There's the lightning. It's going in as his heroes go. There's the wallow. It's already starting with the warden, and he's got a diggy on the warden. Royal Chip's already deployed. Everything's coming down at once. Good luck, Stars.
Oh my lord. We have the blimp now flying towards the core. The haste spell is deployed. The blimp is there. The tornado trap. Tornado trap. Not. Oh, there is the tornado trap, but it's too far behind. The Townhall should go down. The freeze is there. The Townhall indeed is down. The Queen kinda. Oh no, the Queen went down on the bottom side though. The multi-effort tower staying alive.
Oh no, that Queen was supposed to clear that bottom side as the balloons are moving their way from the top. He has a lot of minions clearing the top. He still has the RC ability. Minions, 1 wizard left. The enemy Queen, unfortunately, is still alive over on the far right side.
Roy
Chance, he's gonna have to push through the enemy Queen.
Oh no, it's 6 more seconds. Can he get it? The minions are doing their job, but the bottom compartment is staying alive.
Yeah.
It is going to be the 3-star, but it is going to be a reset of the bracket because Synchronic are going to actually win this match 15-15. Because this 3-star, it sounds weird to say, but it was too slow.